Good afternoon.
In Tottenham's last 10 visits to Everton, to Goodison Park, there's only been one win. Do you see it as being a difficult place to get a win, and why is that?
Yes, of course. I think we are thinking that it will be a very tough game. Always on Goodison Park and Everton always are tough, all games. In the last 3 seasons, only one victory for us. But we are very excited to start that period that will be very busy for us with the Champions League and then with the Cups. But I think it's important now. We are nearly all together after the transfer window. That always is complicated, but now from today and tomorrow all the players will be here and we start to create and build the new dynamic and start to know each other and try to build a strong team and a strong mentality for the whole season.
And given you've struggled to get a victory at Wembley, will you be happy to be away from Wembley?
Yes, of course. Always our ambition is to win. It's true the last game on Wembley against Burnley, we were very disappointed about the result, not about our performance, but of course about the result. And now we have an opportunity to get the 3 points. We know very well, and we have a lot of respect to Everton. They have a great manager and great player, and they signed a lot of players during the transfer window. And it's a new Everton, but still the same philosophy. And of course, will be a very tough game. But in our idea and our mind is try to get the 3 points.
Wayne Rooney, one of their new signings, he has a very good record against Tottenham. Will stopping him be a priority for you?
Well, not only him. We know that he's a great player. He's a fantastic player, one of the best on the football history of England. And I think we have a lot of respect for him. But it's true that it's a different. They have a very great squad with different players that we need to be vigilant and of course when we don't have the ball we need to be aggressive and try to stop them.
Do you feel it might be advantageous for Everton to not play Wayne Rooney given his current situation?
I think they have a great squad. It's true that Rooney is very good player and he's a fantastic player. But I think for me football is about the squad, it's about the team. It's sure that if Rooney misses the game, it's an important player for them, but I think they have the potential to win games without him.
During the international break, Harry Kane scored for England. Is it time, well, because it was September, is it time now that he does the same for his club?
We hope that, yes, start to score for Tottenham too. Was unbelievable, no? Because it was the first of September score, and with the national team, that was great for him. And yes, we hope that start score as soon as possible because it will be good for him, but will be very good for the team.
Dele Alli was substituted during the England game, and he made a gesture. Have you spoken to him about it, and what are your feelings on it?
I am not worried. I think that was he told the media after, and it was a shock with Kyle Walker, and I think it's a lot of things worse than that situation. It's true that it's not a fantastic chest, but you know I think it's not a big issue, and then was a shock in a moment with his teammate, and I think it's. For the FIFA, will be not a big issue and no big issue for us. And before always, I remember when I was player, worse things happen on the pitch. But today it's a lot of cameras, maybe 50 cameras, and we are so focused on the player. But I think it's not, from my point of view, it's not a big issue. I think he not deserve to be banned for the FIFA.
5 new signings during the window for you. If we speak first of all about Serge Aurier, what do you hope that he will bring to the squad?
Well, of course, Serge is a player that with a lot of experience in Europe, and the last season was playing in Paris Saint-Germain, Champions League, with a lot of experience. I think it will be very good competition for Kieran Trippier, and to share that position and try to improve everyone. And I think it's a position that we need to improve, and I think we are happy because he's still young, 24, but with a lot of experience, and he's so powerful. I think you know very well the characteristics of him. Now it's important if this afternoon will arrive to here and start to adapt himself in the new squad, new club, new games, of course, because Premier League is completely different to the league, and try to help the team, because he's coming here to try to help us.
Following the signing of Fernando Llorente, does Vincent Janssen have a future at the club?
Yes, of course. It's true that the next question is why he's not on the Champions League squad, but that is about numbers. Only we have 17 plays to include player, and we are 19, and it's him and it's Lamela that we decide, and then in January to check again and try to see if we change or not the names on the squad. Yes, he have a future like another player here.
Toby Alderweireld's contract expires in 2019. Will it be renewed?
No. It's true there's a lot of rumor on the last few days, but he was talking with me on my office this morning, and he's so happy. He was to make clear his position, that is fully committed with the club. He's happy with his contract, 2 years plus 1, and I think it's not an issue. It's true that I recognize that it was in the last few days some rumor, but him is so relaxed and so calm, and his idea is to try to play here. He's happy here. There's no reason to move.
You showed some interest in Ross Barkley at the beginning of the transfer window. Is there a possibility that you might try again in the next window?
Well, it's still too far for start to speak about the next transfer window. And you know, like always, the players that are in another club, I never speak about the player.
Thank you very much.
Just going on from the transfer window, we was with Arsene Wenger this morning, and he's one of a number of managers who would like to see the window shut before the season starts. Where do you stand on that?
Okay, but that is not in my hands. My opinion, I think, is not important.
I want your opinion.
Okay, you want my opinion? Oh, my opinion, I am happy with all the decisions. I think all the rules are the same for everyone, and I am happy in one way or in another way. And the decision that I think the football or the Premier League will take, for me, is okay.
Regarding Delhi, Monday maybe wasn't the biggest thing in the world. The gesture, it wasn't great, but it wasn't worth maybe all the column inches. But do you have to have a word with him about his behaviour in general? That's 3 things now: the Claudio Jakob punch from the Spurs, the challenge last year.
Yeah, but it's important here to move on, because we made a mistake, and we have in the past a lot of things that happen when you are young, and then you get mature, and I think Dele Alli is. I think he's improving a lot from last season, and his behavior is fantastic, and that was a shock with a teammate. But it was unlucky because the camera record in that moment. But I think it's not a disrespectful with everyone. And today, this gest is more than usual in the normal life for the people, and I think it was a shock, and we need to try to help that no make bigger the situation, because I think it's no sense to talk about that.
And finally, from me, I doubt whether any fixture this year, you against Everton, will feature as many young English players on the pitch, which is a credit to you and Ronald Koeman. I know you're playing your best players, but are you also conscious the fact that as fans of England, we need to see these players playing, so therefore you're actually giving a chance to generations coming up by playing these young English players?
Yes, it's true that Everton this season is playing with a lot of younger. Last season the same. That is so good for the country. And but it's true that we are focusing trying to give the possibility to play and the players that deserve to play. And if they are English, okay, I think it's better for our fans. But I think it's try to be fair with everyone on the squad.
Mauricio, you said Serge Aurier got back today. Is he in contention to play on Saturday, or is it too soon?
We need to assess him because he will arrive on the afternoon and in few hours, and to see how he is, because he played Tuesday and traveled today, arrived to France and Paris, and now he's traveled from France to London. We need to see how he is, but you can imagine that this is difficult maybe to give the possibility to play, because it's this afternoon first day and tomorrow is to prepare the game, and it's for him will be very tough, but maybe will be in contention, maybe, I don't know. We need to assess him today and tomorrow.
And how's Kieran Trippier, because he pulled out of the England squad?
No, Kieran is good. He was training good during the week, and I think he will be ready for to be available Saturday.
Okay, Stanley, and then finish with Tom.
Just another quick one on Serge Aurier. There have been some issues in France, off-field issues, and Serge Aurier himself has also talked about the things, saying that these are just things which have been blown out of proportion. But have you had an opportunity to speak to him, just to get an understanding on some of those things and the importance of really looking after himself off the field? Because obviously coming here in England would mean more scrutiny as well.
I spoke with him, of course, about different things, and but I am a person that like to move on, and like always I said, I am the first to make a mistake in my life, and it's important that people give always the opportunity to show that you learn and you improve in all decisions in your life too. But I think it was good. I think we have a long chat. We talk about different things. He knows very well that how we are, what we expect from him, and then for us it's so important. Not only him, every player how behave here and on the team, on the squad, and our dynamic is we need to keep our dynamic, how the dynamic that we create, and he was very very good. I think I trust in him. I am confident that can success here and can help the team to achieve the thing that we want, and no issue for me that all the things that happened in the past. Like always, when you know and you met some people, always you start to assess him from the day that you met them, the people. And for me, we start from, of course, from zero, because I don't know him before, and I never had the possibility to join him. But for me, I think it's exciting to have him on the squad, and for him I think it's a new chapter in his life, and it's sure that it's a big opportunity for him to try to show all that he have inside, and the good player that he is.
Tom, do you want to wrap it up?
Was there any element of risk in your mind about Aurier? I mean, he places a lot of importance here on discipline and team spirit. Did you know any doubt?
No. Any problem? I know very well. I had the possibility to work with Romaric, that is from Côte d'Ivoire, and Eric Bailly, and they are very good. They were very good with in the personal relationship, and then like a professional. And him is from Côte d'Ivoire too, and no doubt, he's sure that like him, like all, we need to learn and improve from our past, and I think today is a great opportunity for him to join us and try to show that was okay, it was a mistake from his side, but all the people deserve always another opportunity to, and I think we are very excited to receive him and try to give the possibility to only play football, be focused in football, and try to enjoy our football.
Can I ask about Llorente as well? What do you think he brings? Does he bring something different for Tottenham? Maybe a sort of a different way of playing? Yeah?
Yes, of course that Llorente, first of all, he's a great professional. He's a world champion. He won the World Cup with Spain, and that is the mentality that can translate to us with experience about win big things. He is very, very, very professional. I think you know very well. He scored 15 goals with Swansea last season, and I think always. I think his characteristics can fit very well with the team.
It's unusual for you and for Tottenham to buy a player of that kind of age. So, I mean, was that important for you, that experience, that mentality?
No, I think it's important. It's not easy to have the possibility to sign player like Llorente. I think it was a amazing chance for us, and I think that he decided to sign for us. I think is fantastic because he can bring a very good spirit and experience and then that culture, that to compete, because compete is different to play and win is different to try to win, and he can translate that feeling that is so important for our squad.
Just finally, there were some quotes from Ricky Villa this week suggesting that perhaps Eric Lamela might never return to full fitness. Can you clarify that?
No, I didn't hear Ricky. We keep a very good relationship because every year is here for the end of the season and spend a lot of time with Ozzy. I cannot say that was like this his comment, but Eric, we are happy with his rehab. We expect early October to join the team and start the possibility to train with the team, and then to decide and assess every day when it's possible to be available. But I think we are happy to try to translate to our fans that Eric is in a very good mood, is happy, is doing all the thing that to try to be fit as soon as possible, but I cannot confirm that is, opinion was like this because I didn't hear to Ricky.
So just to be clear, early October you think back training again?
That is what we expect. Yes.